Hi everyone, I am Maheshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of BSc Information Technology. In this video, I am going to explain about network troubleshooting and tools which is helped for networks troubleshooting functionalities. Introduction to network troubleshooting. By using troubleshooting techniques, we can improve the performance of network, which helps to identify and diagnose in order to resolve the problems that directly affect the network performance and connectivity issues. An importance of network troubleshooting, which enables to minimal the optimize the downtime and improves the network performance. Also, it prevents the potential issues which are occurring during the transmission time. By troubleshooting techniques, the major role or functionalities of network administrators, which are defined as identifying the network issues and analyze how to prevent those issues. After that, we have to diagnose that and then resolving the network's functions and maintain a smooth operations. Common network problems. While there are a lot of problems which is occurred during troubleshooting monitoring time, the common and most general issues which are connectivity issues. Devices which enables to connect a network, so we could not transfer a packet from one network to another. So it is the major issue. We have to identify that and rectify that particular issue. And then slow network performance. It will reduce automatically. It will reduce the transmission speed, and it also improves the latency time. So it directly it will affect the performance of network. DNS problem. It is incorrect or misconfigured DNS, which leads to the wrong website access. So this also leads a one of the major problem in troubleshooting. Hardware failures. We have a list of hardware devices which is used inside the network in order to configure a network. Major issues of hardware failure like routers, switches and network cables, that will cause some failures. So it will affect the transmission, and also it will reduce the transmission speed and quality of downtime, the quality of network. IP address conflicts. There is a chance to mismatch the IP address between source and destination machine. In this type of error also occurred during the network troubleshooting time. So these are all the common problems which is arised during the transmission time. This can be identified with the help of network troubleshooting. If we are rectifying this kind of problems, that particular network performance will be definitely high. Steps which is available in network troubleshooting. First one, we have to identify what is the exact problem which is occurred in transmission. So this we call it as identifying the problems. In order to identify network problems, there are lot of tools available. For example, Ping, that is packet identifying grabber, and tracer routes and network monitoring software. This ping is like a command which helps to identify the network connectivity problems. For example, from source to destination, it will give the command that is whether we are correctly connected or not. So it's the major purpose of using ping command. And trace routers is nothing but it helps to identify and trace the routes from source to destination. These are all the tools which is majorly helpful for identifying network problems. And then gather the information. Once we identify what are all the problems arised during network transmission, we have to gather or we have to collect evidence of that particular transmission misbehavior. That is, we can use lot of evidence systems like system logs, device status and error messages to understand the scope of problem. These are all the proof will helps to identify and what type of errors can be occurred during the transmission time. That we call it as gathering information using troubleshooting. isolate the issues. It is nothing but once we have identified and what identified and what are all the current issues which is happened inside the network transmission, we have to isolate that particular issue from that network configuration, and after isolating that we have to improve that issues once it will not repeat again. Isolating issues we can be happen in, with the inside the network devices like routers, switches and cables. So we have to take more care for that particular processing. Implement a solution. After fixing a problem, we have to give a proper solution for that network problem. This will helps to restarting a device or reconfiguring the networking models. So this will improve the performance of network once we implement a proper solution. Testing and monitoring, it is nothing but after we are implementing a solution for the network problem, we have to test and monitor whether that particular solution will be very suitable for that problem or not. Common troubleshooting tools which I mentioned in last slide, that is Ping, Traceroutes and NetFlow, Wireshark and DNS lookup tools. These are all the common configuration tools which uses different kinds of commands based on the network problems. For example, in Ping it is used to check the connectivity among the network. For like that, trace routers also identify the routes between source and destination machine. Likewise, we have used the different tools for networking functionalities. In this diagram, that in collecting information is nothing but we have to collect evidence where that particular mistake happened during inside the network, customize the logs, after that check the access and security. Once any mistakes found inside a network, we have to check the security and access permissions over the network. After that, follow up an essential framework, and then after implementing a framework, we have to keep on monitoring the performance of that particular tool will be improved or not. So this flow chart will helps to identify and rectify a network problem with the helps of various tools and techniques.